The dust settled, sealing your fate. A catastrophic event, years in the making, has finally arrived. You're trapped in your family's meticulously built doomsday vault, a miracle of survival amidst the rubble. But the very air you breathe is a ticking clock. A critical malfunction, unforeseen by even the most paranoid engineers, means there isn't enough oxygen for all three of you. Your spouse, already gone, a victim of the initial impact. Now, in the suffocating gloom, two small, innocent faces look to you, their sole protector. Who gasps for air first? Whose lifeline do you sever with your own hands? Can you live with the ghost of the one you let go?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This isn't merely about survival. It's about the very definition of love and value. Do you prioritize potential, the promise of a future, or the immediate, desperate need of the most vulnerable? The utilitarian argument might lean towards the child with greater societal contribution, but the primal scream of a parent's heart often defies logic. The psychological toll of choosing between your own flesh and blood is an abyss from which few ever truly return whole, leaving an indelible scar on the soul. The alley's shadows clung to you like a shroud. One moment, a shortcut home; the next, a scene ripped from a nightmare. You saw it all: the cold, calculated execution, the victim's final, silent plea. Before you could react, figures emerged from the darkness, not to silence you, but to proposition you. They are the Obsidian Hand, an ancient order pulling strings from the shadows, and you, their unexpected witness, are now an unwilling candidate. They've seen your potential, your hidden darkness, and offer you a seat at their table. Refusal, they calmly explain, means your family vanishes, leaving no trace. Do you condemn your loved ones to save your soul? Or damn your soul to save their lives? What price is your conscience worth?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma forces a direct confrontation between personal morality and familial loyalty, with power as the ultimate corrupting influence. It explores the darker side of human nature, the temptation of control, the seductive whispers of the greater good when wielded by those without conscience. The psychological impact of choosing to become a monster to protect those you love is profound. It's a choice that redefines who you are, leaving you forever grappling with the man or woman in the mirror, wondering if your family would even recognize the person you've become. The world is crumbling. A virulent plague, a silent reaper, has swept across continents, claiming lives in the millions. You, a renowned virologist, have toiled ceaselessly, driven by the faces of the dying. Finally, a breakthrough, a whispered formula from ancient texts, promises a cure. But the cost is unspeakable. The final, essential ingredient for this miracle serum is harvested only through an act of unspeakable cruelty, the ritualistic torture and sacrifice of a perfectly innocent child, chosen at random. Their suffering creates the catalyst, their last breath, the antidote. You are the only one who knows this dark truth. Do you become the devil to save angels? What is the true value of one life against millions? Can you live with the screams echoing in your mind?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the ultimate utilitarian versus deontological nightmare. It pits the cold calculus of numbers against the inherent, inviolable worth of a single human life. The psychological burden of such a choice is unimaginable. If you choose to sacrifice, You become a perpetrator of pure evil, forever stained, even if the world hails you as a savior. If you refuse, you bear the weight of global annihilation, the silent screams of billions echoing your inaction. This dilemma explores the darkest corners of moral philosophy, where even the most altruistic intentions can lead to monstrous deeds, and innocence can be the deadliest weapon. Years of therapy, countless sleepless nights, the phantom limb of a horrific past still aches. A new technology has emerged, revolutionary and terrifying. The Mnemosyne Purge, they call it. A device capable of isolating and eradicating the most searing, soul-crushing memory from your mind. No more flashbacks, no more night terrors, no more the gnawing emptiness. But there's a catch, a cruel twist of fate. The device is imprecise. To excise the trauma, it must also obliterate every single positive memory, every moment of joy, love, and growth that occurred within the same period. The laughter, the quiet comfort, the triumphs, all vanish with the pain. Is a life free of pain truly worth a life devoid of certain joys? What defines you without your scars, without your triumphs? Is ignorance bliss or merely a void?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This delves deep into the nature of identity and the role of memory in shaping who we are. Are our scars intrinsic to our being or merely afflictions to be removed? The psychological challenge lies in weighing the relief from agony against the loss of joy and growth. Erasing the past, even a painful one, might fundamentally alter personality, leaving a hollow where resilience once grew. It raises existential questions. Can you truly escape your past, or does trying to do so erase a part of your essential self? The choice is between a pristine, but potentially diminished, self and a whole, but scarred self. A whispered secret from a forgotten god, a relic of immense power, has fallen into your hands. It grants the gift of true, unaging immortality to one single soul. The choice is yours, and the weight of worlds rests on your decision. You could bestow this gift upon your dearest loved one, granting them an eternity of shared joy, watching the centuries unfold together. Or you could give it to a figure of immense power, a brilliant, ruthless dictator who, with an eternal reign, promises to forge lasting world peace through absolute, unquestioned authority. No more wars, no more famine, no more suffering, but at the cost of all individual freedom. Do you condemn billions to perpetual struggle for personal love? Or sacrifice liberty for an enforced, eternal peace? Which burden is heavier on your soul?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a profound exploration of consequentialism versus individual liberty and the ultimate price of peace. Psychologically, it forces you to choose between the intimate, personal bond of love and the abstract, gargantuan scale of global well-being. Granting immortality to a loved one is a deeply human desire, but in this context, it feels incredibly selfish. Granting it to the tyrant means endorsing a future where humanity is safe, but enslaved, a gilded cage. It questions whether true peace can ever exist without freedom, and if eternal suffering is preferable to eternal servitude. The choice impacts not just lives, but the very trajectory of humanity's future.